Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my charming hairdo. Welcome to Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at your thoughts of the day. I thought I would just briefly at this hour, head back to that Mandela effect real quick. And I know some people think I'm crazy, but you know what? I am crazy. I'm not even denying it, ladies and gentlemen. But the thing is, pardon me, I have been affected by it, or I'm remembering things differently than I once did. And a lot of it has to do with the Bible. And I wanted to get your feelings as well. I don't ever recall the word bottles being used in the texts about the wineskins. This would be in the New Testament, the Christian Bible. I think in the book of Matthew. I don't remember the verses offhand. As I said, I am a heathen, but I was once very much a biblicist, very much into Christianity, and I converted legally to Judaism, which took a year of study under the tutelage of a rabbi, and a lot of books I was assigned to read and this and that. So, you know, I know my Bible, ladies and gentlemen, and I am telling you, there is something going on that's very strange. Bottles, and the whole text doesn't even make sense. You'll have to look it up. I don't have the verse in front of me. I just decided to do this video last minute. But in the Gospels, whenever they're talking about these, putting, I guess, bad wine into wineskins would lead to them exploding, not exploding, but breaking open, and, you know, because it's not the right thing to do. There's a spiritual message in there, of course, and it doesn't even make sense with the word bottles, does it? Also, I know my friend Richard in Texas is rolling his eyes big time, but I'm telling you, there's something to it for me anyway. Also, what else in terms of the Bible? Like I said before, the word matrix now appears in Leviticus or something. I think it appears 5 times in there. All kinds of strange words are popping up, but let's move past the religious text for a moment, shall we? These are very small things to a lot of people, I guess. I don't know what's going on or why it's going on, but these different movie quotes. I think we've been over it with Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates, or life was like a box of chocolates. And that Field of Dreams movie. Somebody had requested that I talk about the Mandela effect as it relates to the to where your organs are located and whatnot in your body. I don't really know enough about that originally, other than the heart was always kind of on the left. That's why we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't know if the heart's still there. As far as I know it, I'm not sure, so I don't want to, I kind of want to stick to what I know. But here's something really odd that I discovered while I was sick, and it kind of freaked me out. Looking at a world map or a globe, South America is like, what is it, Southeast America? It is way far over. Yes, I know people are going to say that maps change and things look different when a globe is laid out on a flat surface, and that's not the point. The point is, I remember vividly, and I want you to tell me in the comment section, do you remember vividly in your childhood and your youth, whenever this happened or whatever, South America was more south. It wasn't Southeast America. Also, Australia seems to have floated way north. You know, it's running into things up there. New Zealand's way over on the southeast. And a lot of people say, of course, that they've always remembered it that way. And I understand. Getting back to the original name, why this is called the Mandela effect. I was trying to go back into my memory as to, did I hear also that the man had died in the 90s, as the theory goes? I think I might have heard that back then. I don't remember. As my ex-husband used to say, I was too busy raising kids, which would be one child. And in the 90s, I was actually busy raising the child. So I didn't get into anything too weird other than, you know, the holy texts of which I mentioned earlier. I didn't have to say of which, whatever. I think that is all. I just want to get your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Tell me in the comment section, for those of you who are so inclined to do this, tell me what you have noticed in terms of the Mandela effect. Like, what sold you on the idea? For me, the heathen of Route 6 and Conneaut Lake, it was the biblical texts. I really, you know that stuff. So, okay, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while freaking out all of my friends that are just extremely logical. Okay, love you.